Alright, this is Jake. I got this light bar. It came in today, and that is for the Volkswagen. And it's for being able to put off-road lights up here. The only thing is, I got the cheapo light bar from Wally World. I'm just trying to figure out how in the world I'm gonna get it on there. So that's going to be an interesting one to do. And I've had these laying around. I got them on clearance at Walmart. They had them in a clearance pile. So, and I thought for that price, I'm not going to go wrong. And for that price, they're going to be gone. Because even these even the kind like this, it's like $60, $70 for a cheapo one. And for getting them as cheap as I got them, I thought I can't beat that deal. And it's an early clean one. It really looks nice. And I shined them up in my house, and it lit up my whole kitchen. I had them on a kitchen table, and I lit up my whole kitchen with them. It's that many lumens. There's 18 bulbs. It's a spot or flood, which will be nice. It's weatherproof and dustproof, which is also going to be nice. So we'll see. Comes with a little bag. And we'll just see how it works. I'm trying to not give you guys a shaky cam, but it's just kind of hard without a stand to put my little phone on. And somebody's weed whacking back there. And all these dogs are barking. Once again, all these dogs are barking. Yeah, I know Steve don't miss this. The barking dogs. They're all barking in the neighborhood. Anyway. Well, it comes with all these little things. I'm not sure how in the world it all goes together, but I'm sure I'll figure that out. I know this, and I think these two long ones are the ones that go to the feet. And of course, the hole on here is a bit big for those ones, so we'll have to figure out a washer solution for that. But I'm just trying to figure out right now how I'm going to mount this light bar to the actual light bar. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. And then also I'm trying to figure out if the curved side is supposed to go forward or the flat side is supposed to go forward. Or does it not matter? Because I've noticed either way I put this on the bug, normally because the bug is kind of angled for the roof line, but this one's angled this way, and then this one's angled this way, which makes no sense to me. Like, it should be angled that way and that one should be angled that way, or you know, vice versa. So that's one thing I was trying to figure out too. But I think in reality, I could bend these. I'm not worried about it. Like, I could bend these pieces of metal and get it to where it lines up the way I want it. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not going to sweat that too much. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the light bar. So I think what I'm going to have to do, because the light bar, is I'm going to have to mount these forward. So the light is probably going to have to sit on there like this. You know. So that's what I was thinking, and I was thinking I might have to mount the light to the top one here. So I may have to mount the light upside down to these ones, like this. I may have to mount it upside down like this in here to that one in order to hold the light bar onto there. I don't know. I'll have to see when I get it all together. Anyway. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. We'll kind of truck at this. Anyway, I'm sitting here messing with the light bar still. I was going to mount these underneath like this, and I couldn't get to the Allen. But I think what I'm going to try to do now, is since that didn't work out, is I want my light bar to sit lower. I don't want it to sit way the hell up here. I don't want it to sit way up here. I want it to sit lower. So I'm thinking what I might try to do is mount it to these two and see if I can get it to mount to these two and have it facing forward. Because I tried that and then I tried this, but it sits really high right here. When I had it slid on there, it was like, that's a bit high. I want it low, where it's like a low profile against the car. You know, where it sits just above the roof. And that's what I wanted. So we'll try it again. Okay, so I tried it here. Went to put my light bar on, it's hitting this stuff back here. So if I wanted to, I could cut this here and cut this here and weld that. But that really wasn't an option for me because, you know, I spent some money on this. I don't want to end up messing this up. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take this light bar and just mount it to the top and just deal with it, you know. So we'll see how it looks on the Bug when I get done with that. Alright, so anyway, put it up here. Only thing is, I'm not liking is the light sits way too high. I don't like how high the light sits. I wanted originally to have it down here, you know. But then again, when I go out here, look at the Bug this way, and you can see how high that light sits. It almost looks like it would be like some cop car or something, the way it sits that high. Heck, I don't even think cop cars sit that high today. But I think I still want to have it lower. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to go that route and have it sit lower. So I know no matter what, I want to mount it lower. So I think I'm going to pull this back off, bring it back to the table, and go back to the drawing board on it. I came to the conclusion that the only way I can do it is the way I put it up. Now, what I think I might do, because I don't like really drilling holes much and stuff, so what I think I might do is I might bring the wire down through here, down here, and bring it through the original antenna hole. So that way I'm not drilling any holes and stuff, and then make something that kind of pinched onto this pinch rail to hold it. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go that route yet, but I'll get there. But anyway, I got that on there and just trying. I wanted to have them a lot lower. I wanted to have them down here. You know, that's how I originally wanted to have them. It's down below here. But I think the only way I'd be able to do that is if I were to grab, I don't know what diameter pipe this is, but the only way I think I'd be able to do it is if I were to grab clamps for this diameter pipe and then hook it to those feet there. You know, I think that's the only way I'd be able to have it where I want it, at the level I want it. Because I wanted to use the lower mount for the bar, but I didn't realize this bar was so narrow. And then I also didn't realize that when I set it on here, that this bar is not wide enough for this. And then I also didn't realize that when I put this on here like this, when I put it on here, the back of this hit right here. So there was no way to mount it like that. So I think I'm going to have to invest in bracket tree to mount it forward to this thing. So what I think I'll do. Okay guys, so today I got these right here. I'm gonna try something. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to that little thing on top of the Volkswagen. Remember I was trying to install that light, LED light strip or light bar, and I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted it to look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try taking that thing back off of the Volkswagen, and we're gonna try mounting a light bar to the bar on here. So let me work on getting things out, and I'll talk to you a little bit. Well, but anyway, I'm gonna see after I put this together what direction we're gonna go. hoping that'll turn out real. Those look really, really nice. Darn shame I'm getting them dirty, huh? They look very, very nice. Okay. Anyway, this thing's gonna be kind of difficult to figure out because I can't get the bolt to. I can get the bolt to go through this, but I can't get the bolt to go all the way into the aluminum bracket. Now I probably should be putting anti-seize on here, and as a matter of fact, I know I should. Let's see how far out this little bracket. Far in that little bracket's gonna go. Yeah, it'll be okay.
How are you
okay, so I'm gonna need to get me a 10mm.
You get me that.
Alright, let me go get me a 10mm. You hang out right there, don't touch nothing, okay? Believe it or not, this thing here is one of my 10mm. It's a fancy little bolt. And then let me grab this. Okay. Try this again. I think. Wow. It's almost like I need one of these clamps to hold the phone. No, please don't. I'm gonna need that. Let me see that. Okay, let's see here.
I want that one.
Yeah, I know you do, buddy. Daddy's trying to hook up his lights.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know which direction I need to position this, but I want to just kind of get it snug to where I can still turn it. Hey, please do not do that. Sir, please stop doing that. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to get this all set up right. Okay, so, anyway, what we got going on here. I got this to where it's snugged so I can adjust it. And then we got to put that part back on. This little part. This little part right here. Got to put that back on. So anyway, let's see here. And I'm gonna take this little part, put this little bolt through there. So there's a little Allen. And please don't play with that. Please do not play with that. Leave that alone, sir. Okay. And then put this little tab on here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I got a request. Some people were saying they wanted to see the buggy, so I figured, oh, we'll work on the buggy a little bit and see what we can get together. Anyway, there's one. I gotta get the other one put together, just like that. And we gotta open it up. Yeah, these things are pretty cool. I know they say empty for like Volkswagen stuff, but I'll probably use them for Jeeps and you name it, because they're really nice and they're really cool. So I'll probably use them for future projects like go-karts, Jeeps, or whatever, you know, whatever there is. So, yeah, MP is, I believe, an American company. Yeah, American company. They're based out of California. So they really supply street and off-road parts. They really got a big market for like hot-rodded Volkswagen parts and stuff. Son, please don't play with that. I know that it's metal and it won't get hurt, but please don't play with it because I don't want you to get hurt. Okay. Just watch Daddy. Okay, so we got these loosened, so we know those are fine. Okay, I'm not going to even bother taking that off because I know what I need now. But we got to find another bolt about the size of that one that we used. And this one right here is too small. And as of course, we tried this one out, and this one seemed like it was too darn big. So we got to go through our bolt stash. I may have to downsize one of those. Hold on, was that one? Anybody's ever looking for a gift for me? Bolt kit. I could really use them, mainly metrics. No, thank you. I don't want you to get yourself hurt. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Let's put this through here. Hang on, son. Hey, can you hang on? No, hey. Can you hang on? Hang on. Let me get this through here. Okay, and that was like that. And this goes like this. Okay. Hopefully we can get this thing threaded in there. Okay. I need to get me like a real camera and a computer to do all my editing and all that, so I don't have to do this fancy stuff with my cell phone, clamping it right where I'm clamping it and all this and that. Okay, so now we got that. Now the trick is getting the light bar together, getting it where we want it, and then somehow I think we're gonna have to find like a 10mm wrench to tighten this down to get behind the light bar. I don't know for sure, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, that these are gonna have to go sideways, so we're probably gonna have to go like that, you know. But we need to do some measurements. We need to make sure they're both going to be the same height on both sides. We don't want to go too low. We don't want to go too high. I want them kind of centered in the middle. Sir, can you please leave that alone? Jay, can you please leave that alone, Jake? Oh wow, this I just got these and they already show signs of rust on them. Sir, can you please leave that alone too? Kind of sad. Oh, these are pretty nice brackets, except minus the rust. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna work for what I need it for. I just gotta clamp it in and then measure where I got this one so I can mount the other one the same. Sure, please don't move this. I'm working on it. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Watch out. Now, one thing I want to check out before I get serious in here, watch out, sir, is I want this facing this way because I want it towards the driver's side. So, I want the wire going towards the driver's side. I had an idea of how I want to run it. Okay, let's put this going down like that. Okay, sir, please leave that alone. Alright, now let's tighten this up. Now you guys will have an idea how you can mount lights on your Baja buggy. A nice LED light bar on your Baja buggy without drilling holes in your roof and stuff like that. I was just wanted to do this video, show you guys that it's actually possible to do. It's just that you got to take the extra precaution. Now I could okay, you don't want to tighten that too tight because it's aluminum. You just want it just, you know, really good to where you can not lose your light. Are you guys still in a picture here? Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure that you guys are still in a picture. And then we want to take some measurements. Hold on. And what I think I'm going to do is measure from the top bar down. Right there to there. We'll bring it up just a hair.
Give me that.
Okay, let me see this, sir. And we'll go down like this. We want to make sure we got 3 inches. Does that look like 3 inches, James? Does that look like 3 inches, sir? That's 3 inches, sir. Okay, hang on. Don't play with that. Don't walk off with my measuring tape just yet. We gotta tighten this clamp down. Kind of tricky to get this clamp looking even. And I could have welded tabs onto this thing, but I wanted something that actually gonna look cool. And I didn't want to really modify my light bar. I wanted it to stay the same because you never know, you know. I mean, someday I might want to sell this and get something else, and you never know. Well, thank you, son. Anyway, you just never know what your future holds for your little buggy. So, anyway, let's make sure you guys are still on the screen, and let's go to the other side. And we've already built the bracket, so we're just here installing it. Sir, no, sir. No. No. Keep it right there, because I want to keep it in the picture. You, leave that alone. Well, I don't want to advertise either. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do...
I can show Daddy. I can show. Can you show Daddy?
Sir, is that my measuring tape, James? No, that's your brother. Okay. Okay, now we got to get 3 inches from this one down. And then okay, I did 3 from half that. So we'll do 3 from half that. Alright, let's see how this will work. We got to get these little bolts back in here. And I think I'm going to leave this side loose until I get the bar on there. Now I am going to, however, tighten this one. But I think this one will move a little bit due to the fact that you can't really tighten the crud out of it because it's aluminum. So I think it'll have a little bit of play to where I can move it in the direction I want it in. But these little mounts look like they're perfect for what I'm using it for. Okay, we're basing it down because my deal is I want to bring the light bar wire to the driver's side. I want to bring the light bar harness to the driver's side. I don't want it to be in the passenger side because I came up with the idea bringing it straight down the body on the side of the windshield and then running it in through the antenna hole. Put a little gasket or like a little rubber grommet there and running it in through that hole. Now, let's snug this up. We're going to leave it a little loose so we can kind of play with measurements here. I think I got it right though. Yeah, I think I got it right. But we want to make sure we can play with the measurement. Ow. I did not want to do that. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's see. Now it's going to be the big picture. Did my work become a success? Or did it become a fail? So far, so good. So far, so good. It looks like it slid on there pretty good. We got to get it to the other side, though. Okay, let's come over here. Kind of tough to do. Oh, these little guys are a pain in the neck. Okay, hold on. I gotta push it back a little bit. Okay. Hold on, sir. Please don't scratch the lens. That look about right? I say, that looks about right to me. I don't know about you all, but I'm going to check the tightness of this one. Hopefully, my kids didn't walk away with the much needed Allen wrench. Right there. I just want to make sure they're snugged up, not tight, but snugged up. And then we're going to do it a little faster this time. I use a wrench to get it off, but I'm going to do it a little faster this time. I'll take this light bar, mount it on the buggy. We got to see if we got to go up with it or down with it or what. But at least this way I can do some adjustment too, having that, what you call it on there. Kind of hard doing this and the camera at the same time. I had this thing lined up right where I wanted it last time. I don't think it's going anywhere. And it looks like it came out to be the height I wanted it. Really cool. Yeah. It's not sitting too low. It doesn't seem like it's sitting really high either. It's gonna be a little bit of wind noise because of how high it is still. Now the nice thing about these things here, using these, I can actually lower it if I wanted. I can actually bring the light LED light bar down a little bit if I wanted. Okay, my kid is playing with the extension cord that goes to my little garage. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got all that mounted. Let's see. Yeah, Let me see how it looks back here. Oh yeah, I much more like the look of that. Oh yeah, it doesn't sit way too high, and it doesn't look as suspicious as it looked before. It doesn't look like a cop light like it kind of, like I called it before, like the, you know, the big old cop lights. It was kind of looking like that to me. So it looked pretty good. I mean, way better than I wanted. I mean, I'm very satisfied, and I like the fact that with the direction I went, I can easily adjust it. As you can see, I can make it go up higher, lower, you know, easily. And all you gotta do is undo these, and I can take these brackets, undo them, slide them down here, and make it at the height I want it. Say I want it sitting a little lower, I can actually make it a little bit lower. But in a way, I don't want to make it way too low, but I don't want to have it way too high either. But I do want to, however, take a measurement between here and here, so I can kind of get my light bar where I want it, straight, you know, on both ends. But other than that, oh yeah, that turned out sweet. I'm gonna have this wire come down, like down this way, and I'm gonna have it zip tied there, and I'm gonna have it travel around this rain gutter straight down into here, so we're not drilling no holes into the roof and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna get those little, once they get all painted and stuff, and get the little sticky tabs and put them on here, put one down here, and that way I don't have it. Or I'm gonna design something to kind of pinch to the pinch rail here and have it right onto the rain gutter and have it going down. That way we don't have no holes, we're not drilling, we're not, you know, it looks good, you know. Anyway, I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. You know, it'd be nice to have the whole thing to where I can show it working. Maybe I'll just get a battery out and show it working. Okay, let's see. I think I got a little harness inside of here. Somewhere right here. And it's got the rubber seal so it doesn't get rain in it. Got the weather tight seal. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna pull this.
I want to go in the buggy box.
Let me go look for the other light bar. I think the other light bar has here. Oh, never mind, it's not in here. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so there it is, and I powered it up. As you can see, very bright. I powered it up. I mean, I'm trying to not look at it right now because it's that bright. That's gonna be really nice. And I just kind of wired it to a battery real quick, but it's got a fuse on it, so it'll be all right. But yeah, that's gonna be really cool when it's done. I'm gonna put a relay, and I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna put a switch box in there, do a relay. I'm gonna leave extra switches for down the road. I'm gonna put a fuel pump on one, my light bar on the other. And then I want to put the rear defrost on another one, because I don't want to have the rear defrost switch under the dash. I want to have it in that little box that I'm going to put in the car, and I'll show you that in the future when I install that little box. And here, let me turn these lights off and you guys can see how it looks with them off. And there you go. So yeah, once this car is a little more complete, I got the fenders for it, the front fenders. I got to work on the back, but I'm gonna get the whole front end done first before I jump onto the back. Anyway, so this is the light bar. This was the little project that I wanted to get done today. I wanted to see how it is since these aluminum brackets came in. These aluminum brackets, I mean, they are very, very nice. They're very nice. They make for a clean look. You know, they make for a very clean look. So, you know, for a light bar, I mean, I'm going to put a review on these for light bar and say, hey, you know, they work great for the empty light bar, to where you don't have to hack anything, you don't have to cut anything, weld anything. You just take these, you bolt your LED light bar onto it, and you bolt it onto this light bar. Turned out perfect. I mean, it put my light right at the position I wanted them. I got to position the wire in the direction I wanted it. Because before, when I kept putting it on top, it kept positioning the wire that way. I wanted the wire towards the driver's side so I can come down here into this hole, you know. And that way, it gets it really nice. I'm not drilling a bunch of holes in my roof and stuff like that. Do you not want to really do that? Anyway, so yeah, that was my project for today, and that's how I wanted to do it. I just wanted this light. My whole goal was to have the light bar, the LED light. My whole goal was to have it low profile. I didn't want it way up here. Okay, I didn't want it slammed all the way against the car. And I only have it about an inch. Or maybe an inch and a quarter. Well, almost 2 inches. To be exact. Almost 2 inches. Between. And you can see I got a nice little clearance between the car body and the light bar. So yeah, that turned out perfect. You know, and I still have these. Say I want to mount a CB antenna or a or if I want to mount some more lights on it, I can, because I got these up here, you know. And heck, I could even take the other light bar, because I do have 2 of these, and I could put it up here too, you know, and have 2 of them looking out that way. But yeah, my whole goal was to have it look low profile. I wanted to see how these lights are. They're very popular here in Arkansas. I wanted to see how those light bars are and how they work. I personally didn't want to, a lot of people, because I was Googling how do you put an LED bar on a bug. A lot of people do the Baja series and stuff like that. And it turns out they bolt them to the top or weld them to the top of the car, or they put them on a full-on roof rack. I didn't want to do a roof rack on my car. I wanted to keep my car simple as I could. And that was my solution to it. And as far as I gotta say, I did something different than I think everybody would know. And I'm sure that a lot of my VW friends will probably see this and go, man, I gotta do that. That was my my goal, and I think it turned out really sweet. I actually really love the clean look that this thing came out. And anyway, just wanted to show you guys some putting this together and how it works and everything else. So appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Bye bye. Really satisfied with how this light bar came out. I mean, really satisfied. Alright guys, I'm in the car. As you can see, it's hard to tell because there's so many lights on over there, and the sky still looks bright on the video. But anyway, here's the lights, and those lights are working really good. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's better than headlights. That blows away headlights, man. Those are super bright. That's pretty wild. That's how much you can see with these versus headlights. Is that crazy or what? Yeah, that's pretty wild to me. I hadn't even I've never owned big lights like these, and that's gonna be pretty interesting to go off-roading, and that's what I see, you know. Too bad there are porch lights on. I'd be able to see how far out these go, but someday when we're going off-roading or down a trail or something, we'll be able to tell. I'll take you guys along sometime and we'll see how it grows. Alright, thank you for watching, and that's how the light bar works. I got them all hooked up. Let me try to get this hooked in real good so we don't create a short. And come out here.
That is so bright, babe.
Hell yeah.
It's like shining in your daughter's window.
Yeah. Hi. So anyway, we'll